Cringe things that happen at a wedding or wedding reception that you were witness to. That's what we're talking about here. 99.7 DJX. Maybe the cringe thing was the fact that the groom got on his laptop and started doing work right in the middle of the wedding reception.
I mean, not a good look. The good thing is it took 5 minutes. The bad thing is, like, okay, just slip away and take care of that where people can't see you working at our wedding reception. Also, where's his partner?
Yeah, right.
He's a co-founder of this company. The partner should be able to step up. If he was like cutting a rug on the dance floor, I'd be even more salty.
Natalie texted in and said, I went to a wedding once, and during the reception, when the best man and maid of honor did their speeches at the end, a gentleman stood up and said, I have one more announcement.
Uh-oh.
And he proposed to his now fiance.
Oh.
You could cut the tension with a knife. You could definitely tell it was not ran through the bride and groom first. Talk about awkward.
Oh, no. If you are going to pull something like that, where you are going to take the attention away from the couple.
Yeah, you don't do that.
You need to talk to them ahead of time, because sometimes that's cool, but you got to clear that.
I don't... Okay, so you know my whole, like, public...
You hate it.
Yeah, proposals.
Right.
I'm not a huge fan of that.
Exactly.
Anyways, I think they can be cringe. This would be terrible. If I was the bride and groom and someone at my wedding, I'm like, Art.
I could see your face. I could see your face.
I'd just be like, what is happening right now?
What are you doing?
Like,
what are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
And then, you know, his now fiance, so she obviously said yes.
Yep. That's great. Well, what are you going to do?
Could you imagine saying no at a wedding?
Or, babe, could we talk about this later?
Yeah. Hey, I get you're all juiced up on love and weddings and all this. He's
all like, this is a moment.
This is my moment. This is my moment.
It's like, you know what? I want some of this for me.
I have no other opportunity other than right now.
Oh, boy.
Kelsey said the ring bearer at my friend's wedding was a dog. And it ended up taking a big number 2 right in front of everyone as the newlyweds were kissing.
Oh.
I don't know how it is that dogs find the best opportunities to do that.
Still a 15 out of 10 on a good proper
absolutely.
Scale.
His tummy was hurting.
Absolutely.
His tummy was hurting. What are you going to do?
Absolutely.
What are you going to do?
Oh, but this is also the worst. Emily, best man was so drunk.
Uh-huh.
He just gave up to about 30 seconds into his speech, sat down, waved his hand in the air until they moved on.
Oh, my gosh.
30 seconds.
Cringe moments at a wedding.
And I'm done.
Best man too drunk. He's just like, I move.
Yeah, okay. The next. Love you guys. Okay, bye.
Yeah, I'll tell you, there is a lot of pressure on the best man maid of honor speeches.
Absolutely.
And I've seen some great ones, and I've seen some not great ones.
It can bring the party to a screeching halt.
Absolute screeching halt.
Or it's like one of the best parties ever.
Yeah. And you know, I think one of the keys is just kind of keep it, doesn't have to be super long.
Right.
Just keep it simple.
Unless you are amazingly entertaining.
Yeah, unless you're like a stand-up comedian who is just got the crowd.
It's funny, it's got heart, and it touches on all the things. It highlights your connection to the couple. There can be amazing speeches and you know, an argument for taking some time in that spotlight. However, there are also
like Kyle, who wrote in best man speech at a wedding. You know, Cassie, I've seen Dan be with a lot of women over the last few years.
Gosh, no!
But none of them were good enough, but you were.
Oh, God.
Then Kyle says, as half of those women were actually present at the wedding, my buddy and I were face-palming the whole time.
Wow.
Wow.
I mean, kudos to the groom that he seems like a good enough guy that half of his exes want to be at his wedding marrying someone.
It's like, you know what? Dan's run through about half of these women here, but you know what? You were the one who stuck.
Could be a nod to him being a good enough guy to where his exes want to be there to see him get married. However, we don't make reference to them during the speech.
Yeah, let's not make reference to his conquests from before.
We don't need to line them all up and give them high fives.
Yeah, right?
No.
All right, those are good stories. Wow. Cringe moments at wedding or wedding reception here on 99.7 DJX.